Berkeley was also affected by the blackout today. KPX5's John Ramos reports after 2 days of shutdown, the campus was taking on a surreal vibe.
I'm here at UC Berkeley at a time when school is in session, and yet I feel like the last man alive on Earth. Today on campus, it did feel like a plague had wiped out most of humanity. Luckily, Spencer Hill was a survivor.
It definitely feels like the apocalypse. I mean, that's what, everyone was making that joke that, like the world is ending.
With just the threat of a power outage, UC Berkeley canceled classes yesterday. And when the electricity was actually cut today, all the buildings were locked up.
They're highly suggesting that we don't come to campus today, which I don't really need a suggestion for that.
Meanwhile, research materials and specimens kept at 80 degrees below zero were trucked off to UCSF to maintain refrigeration, prompting this statement from Cal. We are assessing the cost of lost research time as well as other costs associated with running independently from PG&E and any lost or damaged experimental materials. We will seek compensation for those losses as appropriate. For those taking the day off, there was time to reflect on what all this means.
Depending on how much money we lose, that's just another thing that sets us back.
They're overcautious. PG&E is overcautious because they burned their fingers once, or once or twice maybe.
But Chris Kearse, visiting from Los Angeles, where Santa Ana winds blow every year, is willing to see it from PG&E's perspective.
It's going to have to be a necessary evil. For so many years, they weren't allowed, PG&E wasn't allowed to make the defensible space around their power lines and all of their equipment when they always wanted to, they always needed to.
Back at the apocalypse, Spencer Hill is afraid this may be bigger than just a utility problem.
Feels scary because to me it's like this is maybe some of the first, real big signs of climate change, seriously affecting us.
At UC Berkeley, John Ramos, KPIX 5.